Chabet, Vanessa,
Perpetua, Essie,
in the building.
Lakini hawa vijana vile nawapenda ni kama laana.
Hello beautiful people, it's Mahona Kabula in the building. Today's shout out goes to Manasseh Kaldi. Okay, I'm so sorry if I'm butchering your name, Lakini. I love that I put a smile on your face, and I hope that this video, I bit my tongue, also puts a smile on my face. Disclaimer, I know I say how I don't be shooting outside because of the noise and the animals, and there are so many animals, but shooting outside has so much more lighting, and I get to, G explains a lot more better. So if you hear a goat or a sheep, I'm not sure which ones they have, but my neighbors have a goat or a sheep, and there are a lot of birds. Let's start. Yeah. Whatever the flip you learn in school, driving school, Kenya, I mean, just say it's like the teacher teaching you 1 + 1, and then in the exam they ask you what's 60 × 4. The first thing that they don't teach you in driving school is that people stop when you're driving. What they do, they stop and they drop someone.
How stupid are you?
Not even on the side, like just as you're moving, someone just stops, and it's like, Excuse me, sir. He doesn't even put on the hazard. Do you know what makes it worse? Let me tell you what makes it worse. The fact that people are oblivious to what their actions, like their reactions. Yani, you're stopping in the middle of the road, and then you're wondering why I'm hooting and why I'm annoyed and why I'm irritated. It's because you almost caused a bloody accident, sir. And yes, I understand, like here in driving school, they say that you're supposed to keep a certain distance from the car in front of you. Is it my fault if we're, let's say, on a highway and some guy just decides to stop? Another thing that they don't teach you is that, okay, so in driving school, you're taught that you're not supposed to change lanes in a roundabout. Somehow, someone on the farthest right lane will change and go to the farthest left, or vice versa. Like, my God, are you dumb? Can you imagine an accident on a roundabout, the traffic that would cause? I don't know a better way to explain it, but they compromise your safety as a driver when they change lanes. And now I have to stop, and then I have to wait for you to turn, because it's a roundabout, there's a way that you have to turn, and then other cars now are trying to figure out which lane I was in, and then now there's me who's like, okay, I can't move because if I move ahead, I'm gonna hit you. I can't move to my left because there's a car on my left, and I can't move to my right because there's a car on my right, and I definitely can't flip in reverse. Mnanishikanisha, ama? Is a problem. I don't know which side we drive on, but let me explain. Our steering wheel in the car is on the right and we drive on the left. Meaning, if you're on a highway, the slowest lane is always the farthest left lane. So if you're going on the farthest left lane, it can go as slow as the slowest limit on that road is. And if you're going on the right, then it means you're in a hurry. I gotta keep it moving. Why would you go on the fast lane and you're driving slowly, sir? Why, you big ass lorry who can barely move past 30 km/h? Why are you insisting on going on the farthest? Like, is it pride that's annoying you that you are slow piece and I have to go maneuvering left and right when I can just stick to one bloody lane for fast people? Because guess what? My car can move faster than yours. Even if, let's even say you want to drive slowly, fine. You're supposed to be on the farthest left lane. Guys, if you drive, I got you on this one. When two slow cars are going like this, so one is trying to overtake the other, then the other is overtaking, and they're both slow. Hey! It's like doing an exam, and then I get 40%, someone gets 45, and the person who gets 45 is feeling hot for me because I got 40%. Unani stress, by the way. And why this is touching such a why this is touching such a sensitive part of my heart is because when I'm driving to work, because I use Mombasa Road, I think that's the end of my story. Stop wasting my time. Stop wasting good time, because that is where you go wrong.
Stop wasting your time. Stop wasting your good time, because that is where you go wrong.
Let me give you another example. So there's a Tjunction, yeah? I'm here on the Tjunction, and I want to turn like this. So there are cars going like this and cars going down this way. There's a car going this way, and he's indicating left. What does that mean? Obviously, he's going to be turning left where I am, because that's the only left turn that I can see out here. Cool. So this guy will drive, and he will pass me. My mom literally told me, don't trust what drivers do on the road. You just trust yourself. So even now, if I see someone indicating left, I'm not trusting that. till I see you literally turn in. I'm not out here to assume that you're turning left, because people, I think maybe even they forget that the indicator was on. I'm halfway through, you change your mind. So as a new and upcoming driver, the only thing that I can advise you to do is that don't trust anyone on the road. You just assume you're the only sane person and everybody else is stupid. Another thing, when pedestrians cross the road on a highway, I understand why this happens, because I know our roads don't acknowledge pedestrians. Like, it's just for cars and there's no place for people to cross, there's no place for people to walk, so we are forced to just kazana with people and cars. We are getting to the motorbike, but at the same time it's still a point, because there are times I can be driving, let's say at like 80, like a fast speed, obviously on a road that I'm allowed to be driving fast, you know what I'm saying, I'm not out here breaking rules like that. Then I see some guy walk across and he's not running. My mom likes to make this joke, but he's walking like the car has eyes, like the car is the one who'll see him and will stop. Does he know, does this guy know I'm on 80? Does this guy know, does he know I'm on 80? Does he know by the time I break, I'll have gone with him? I don't want to kill nobody. Excuse me. Do you want to die? Matatus and buses are from just their abrupt turning into your lane. The number of times I've been pushed off the road and I'm just like, wow. It's because you are being selfish and you are late and you just want to overtake me and overtake me with mother route. Nowadays, what I mean, gonna mother route. I'll be so close to the car in front of me, there'll be no... Oh, that was... Oh, it's not mucus. Voila, it's a cup paper. But I will be so close to the car in front of me. Oh my God, Amma, when there's traffic somewhere and then they're just making their own lanes overlapping. Now we are going to be here for 1 hour because you guys have crowded that spot. These cars on this other side can't come down because you bloody blocked them. Now this road is unmovable. So what was the point? Do you just want to annoy us? Huh? And then other times, I don't understand why you're making a bus stop. I don't understand why you're making a bus stop where there's no bus stop. Now look, as in, we're just driving like this. Some guy stops, picks people, drops people. My G, you trying to piss me off? Are you trying to piss me off? Again, on my way to work, there's this car road where matatus, excuse me, where matatus have decided that that's going to be a bus stop. And they literally, so now if, shut the fuck up. So now, okay, you want to talk. Anyway, it's a two-way, like, cars going like this. It's that lane, and these guys have taken this side of the lane. So as you're driving, I always, now that I know, since I drive on this road like almost every bloody day, I stick to my right. But other cars who don't know, they'll drive like this, and then when the matatu stops, you see them turning like this. Like, it's like they don't even look whether there's a car on their right. So you've stopped. This guy didn't think you'd stop, so he's gone to the right lane. I didn't think he was going to go to this right lane, so I have to brake. Now the guy behind me has to brake, and everyone else. You get what I'm saying? Like, is it circumstances that have made us like this? Because at the same time, I do understand that possibly there's no bus stop and people need to get off. I'm going to say this point with the most, I don't know, age-appropriate words ever, because the expressions I have in my head, people will want to go back to their mother's wombs, but I'm not about that life, you get me? I'm a Christian girl out here. So I don't understand why matatu drivers, even big cars, I don't know why you like bullying people on the road. I don't know what it's feeding. I hope you're satisfied. I used to be bullied a lot on the road, especially like with this, by everyone, everything and everyone, until I was like, my life is just going to be here waiting for all the cars in Nairobi to pass, because no one is allowed to give me way. Someone else here is here fighting. Showing me how they want to overtake me because they're in such a hurry. Don't make it my problem. It's not my problem that you're late. Wake up earlier, be a bit more organized in your life. Get your together. No street lights at night. Have you ever driven with the Lord? If I'm here, I'll only see you when I get here. So if there's a big pothole that's the size of a crater, I'm only going to see it when I get there. And this also includes, by the way, this is like a random known fact, just for your information. At night, don't drive on roads that you've never been to, especially if you're alone, because there are no street lights. The other guy, there's so many problems that come with no street lights. Let me give you one example. The other cars will put on full lights, and let's even say even you're putting on full lights, because you can't see. So if you put on full lights, at least you'll see a lot more. So this guy is putting on full lights, but he's driving towards you and he's blinding you. Another thing that happens when there are no lights, people cross the road. Can you see someone crossing the road if they're dressed like me? No. Can you see someone crossing the road if they don't have reflectors? No. So who's supposed to see this person? whom is supposed to see this person? Drive at a comfortable pace. Don't worry if guys behind you want to drive quickly, especially at night. I don't give a damn if you want to drive at 80. I'm gonna drive safely. I don't care if you're in what hurry. Am I going to see Obama? Am I going to miss your bloody flight? I could care less. But don't let the car behind you pressure you to drive any faster, especially at night. Just in general, don't let cars around you get you to a speed or a situation where you're not comfortable. Of course, following the rules. Don't drive here at 20 kilometers per hour and then come here saying, oh, what could I say I drive? No, I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is drive within the limits. If someone wants to exceed them, is that your business? Did they come from your ovaries? Did they come from your sperm? Didn't think so. Move on, B. Which brings me to my next point, which is potholes and the art of dodging potholes. Me have a degree in dodging potholes, by the way. Hamjuangi? Hi, asikwambia. Meaning, like if I'm driving, because 9 out of 10 times, there's always potholes on the left, on the right, and you can't keep entering those potholes because you'll spoil your car and you'll spoil the wheels. Wheels. And is the government of Kenya paying for your wheels and your car? No, they're not. Sometimes there are some potholes that are... Hey, it's like someone was digging to go to like the center of the earth. I'm trying some gold because I don't understand why this pothole is so wide and so deep. Baka the whole car is entering. I'm climbing out of the pothole. Last but not least, one thing that you will be looking out for on the road: motorbikes and bikes. I don't understand why you're acting like a pedestrian. You're acting like a car. You're acting like a bike. You're acting like a bloody dog. You need rules and regulations. You can't be driving this direction on a highway because you're turning left. I don't know where. The askari can't tell us to stop, and then you, the motorbikes, mnaenanga tu nywe nywe, and you can't hog a lane. They need guidelines. You can't just be driving anyhow, anywhere, recklessly. It's not right. It's not safe. You can't overtake from the left while you're driving in between us, and why you choose to go the opposite direction. You know all of us tunaenda hivi. Lakini wewe umesema you will go this way. By the way, let me not lie to you, I'm petty. So at night, I will put full lights in your face, and I'm going to flash in your face because you're on the wrong side of the road. Yesterday, by the way, I did that 2-3 times with no fear or no shame because I was wondering. First of all, I was on these roads where there are no lights, and I was wondering what this was doing coming towards me. So what I do, I turned on the lights and I kept flashing because I don't have time for this type of behavior. I really don't have this energy. I've been working for the whole day. I am tired. I know this is none of your business, but I ain't got the time to deal with whatever crap you have because you're supposed to be on the other side of the bloody road. Nimenoga, nida dioe, ona dioe tu wekati anaishi modo. As I said before, I feel like these things happen on the road due to circumstances. Even our roads are not as in 1000% up to par. So that's why we end up doing these two more sketchy things. But on top of that, we do add some sugar. Hey, sugar. Hey there. Hello. And if you're out here learning how to drive, or you're about to get your driving license, trust and believe whatever you are learning in that driving school is nothing compared to what you will see on the road. Not to scare you or anything, because it's just, like, at the same time, that adrenaline, those my vibes, like when you finally learn how to like hack your way around the road, it's easy, it's calm. Sometimes I'm just like, sawa, go, just go. And other times I'm like, nah. Anyway, I'm rambling too much. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry I did not post last week. I've really enjoyed recording this. And I do hope that you have a fantamagorgeous weekend. If you want to have a more intimate relationship, you can follow me on my social medias. Hats all about the horn. Instagram and hats all about the horn. Twitter. Yeah, boo. Take care. Of course, here on this channel, there's nothing like humility. We show off what we've got. Yes, I know. I know. You know, or even in the next standing, but... And before you ask me why did I get a jumper with my own name, I'm not that conceited. I got it as a gift from my aunt. But now if you change to mine, it puts me in a situation... You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of noise happening this beat, but let's move on. Let me tell you, because I'm that bitch. Some more videos. Yay. Yippee!